Tonight on Southwest Local News. Police seeking potential witness to the double fatality near Wearing. Telstra outage causes major disruption to the Warrnambool train line. Progress on Thunder Point bike trails redevelopment. And in sport, local athlete ex-sport Georgia Wareham joins her team in the T20 finals.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. Police investigators are keen to talk to the driver of a light-coloured Mazda CX-3 in relation to a double fatality on Southwest roads. Two drivers died when their cars collided at Wearing near Colac on July the 1st. Just prior to the collision, investigators believe the Mazda was forced off the road by one of the cars, a Ford Falcon, that was involved in the crash. The Mazda was seen on dashcam footage as it was forced onto the side of the road. Police have released an image of the vehicle in the hopes that the driver will come forward. A Telstra outage caused mayhem on the Warrnambool train line today. The 6:27 a.m. train from Warrnambool was the only one to get started, and it was stopped before it got out of the city. All other trains, both ways, were cancelled for the day. The outage had disrupted V-Line's radio network error, bringing trains to a halt. Southwest Healthcare, Victoria Police and Warrnambool City Council were not affected by the outage. A timing issue has become a sticking point for the Warrnambool Mountain Biking Club. The club has criticised Water for its role in the management of Thunder Point, particularly the loss of trails the club had created. The club believes the Water Authority has not listened to its concerns. As part of the upgrade of the Warrnambool sewage treatment plant, Water has started revegetation Thunder Point with 31,000 plants. As the second stage of the works, Water has committed to reinstating mountain bike trails. But the club said it was frustrated by the lack of progress on the reinstatement of the trails by Water. The club's understanding was the trails would be finalised before revegetation of the area. Money has been found in the Moyne Council 2026-2027 budget to produce a feasibility study and business case for a heated indoor pool facility in the Shire. Voting on this matter produced a 4-3 split, with Port Fairy-based councillors Lisa Ryan, Jordan Lockett and Myra Murrahy and Karen Foster backing the funding allocation. Councillors Jim Dukas, Lloyd Ross and Susan Taylor voted against the motion. The funding comes after an independent assessment in May recommended the Belfast Aquatics Pool in Port Fairy be decommissioned.
Strategies only have value if they move from paper into practice. And by funding the initial priority actions now, we're demonstrating this is not just another report that's going to sit on a shelf gathering dust somewhere, but this is a genuine commitment to improving aquatic services, just as a significant proportion of our community has asked us to. And one of the other great outcomes from this strategy is that we've got a clear sense of what it's going to cost to repair and maintain our facilities in a far more proactive manner. So I'm looking forward to the fact that we can now be proactive around how we manage all of our facilities. And there's also a really practical reason to act now. So having an adopted strategy together with demonstrated council investment significantly strengthens our position when we go to state and federal governments seeking funding support.
I'm going to have to speak against it. 5 minutes ago, we said the budget's under a lot of strain, and now we've still got a pool. We're going to advance a study into another pool and work out whether it's financial or it's got any financial viability. And what's the figures on that? Is it put $1 million a year into it being financially viable, or 2 million or 200,000? And you're going to say, oh, well, we'll do the study and that will tell us, but it won't tell us the figure that the rest of the Moyne Shire ratepayers have to put into that facility to keep it running. And look, if it's people all day about it, if we know we're going to get rolled over it, it's just a lot of money in that strategy right through with all the pools. And if it does pass, it's the death of all the smaller pools, because you'll have your big fancy asset in Port Fairy, and the money will have to go down there to support that asset.
A top 10 national ranking could help build hype about Warrnambool as a holiday destination of choice. The city has been named as the 10th most entertaining place to live in Australia. On a state level, the news is even better, with Warrnambool coming in third in Victorian listings. The rankings were completed by the Mewville Buzzing Cities Index. Among the factors looked at were events, restaurants, cafes, nightlife, cinemas and theatres. The state government is encouraging Victorians to get their flu shots. Health Minister Harriet Shing said a later flu season is looming this year, making vaccinations important. Ms Shing is also asking those who need the COVID-19 vaccination to also make sure they're up to date. She said vaccinations can reduce the risks and symptoms, particularly for those in a higher risk group. The annual Wool Weekend will take place at Warrnambool's Flagstaff Hill this Saturday and Sunday. The event will showcase the many ways wool has helped build the country, particularly areas like the Southwest. Featured activities will include demonstrations of traditional wool and fibre trades and crafts, including blade shearing, fleece preparation, yarn spinning, knitting and dyeing. Award-winning textile artist Joe Barr will be running a felt hat making workshop. Flagstaff Hill manager Ashley Ansell is excited about the weekend.
We finish our school holiday period with our Wool Weekend, which is one of the traditional events here at Flagstaff Hill. It's all about wool, and that runs on the 11th and 12th of July, 11 till 3 p.m. each day.
The Warrnambool CBD will be the scene of some underground works over the next 12 months. AusNet will be replacing old low and medium pressure gas mains starting this month. There will be a total of 25 kilometres of old pipes replaced with new high pressure poly pipes. The works will be done in stages to limit the impact on businesses and residents. Where possible, new poly pipes will be inserted into the existing gas pipes. This will reduce the need to dig up footpaths, roads and vegetation during the future maintenance works. The first section to be done will be Liebig Street between Raglan Parade and Croyd Street. There will be a 2-month break in the works over December and January. The first group of 25 police reservists to take over counter duties at stations will begin their training on July the 20th. The training will take place at the Victoria Police Academy. They will then be deployed to police stations the following week. More than 450 former police have applied to be a part of the initiative, with 200 reservists to be recruited in all. They will perform a range of administrative duties at police station counters, including answering phones, helping with paperwork, signing statutory declarations, receiving exhibits into police custody, and taking crime reports. This is aimed at freeing up police to be out in the community fighting crime. A project to lay tactiles on platforms at stations on the Warrnambool line is now complete. V-Line finished installing the tactiles on the ground surface at Terang and Camperdown recently. The works took place overnight to ensure there was no disruption to passengers boarding or exiting trains at both stations across the day. Routine maintenance has also been completed along the platform at Terang Station, including restoring an old signal frame, while guttering around the roof of the historic Camperdown Station building has been replaced. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll return with sport and weather. Back shortly.
We use the Ridley team, make a phone call, I get high quality advice. We tend to have 6 weekly visits from the team where we do a full farm walk and herd health check. They check in on production and the feeding rate. It's something I don't have to worry too much about because I'm always comfortable that they will have it under control. The feed that comes out of Ridley's fully confident every day of the year that it's high quality grain or pellets.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, And the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teach selling heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Tonight's Sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport, Southwest superstar Georgia Wareham continues to make history as part of one of Australia's most successful ever sporting teams. Wareham and her Aussie teammates have claimed another T20 Women's World Cup, defeating England at Lord's in the final. The English batted first and made 150, with the Aussies mowing that total down with the loss of just 4 wickets. While Wareham didn't bat and bowled just 2 overs, she was one of the stars of the tournament as she continues to grow into one of the best all-rounders in the world. This is Wareham's 4th T20 World Cup win, adding to the victories in 2018, 2020 and 2023.
Yeah, plenty of nerves. I think anytime you get to play in a World Cup final, there's always going to be nerves, but I mean, I thought everyone did such an amazing job at just embracing that today, and such a big occasion at such an amazing ground. I think, yeah, it was just pretty incredible what the team achieved today. Just having an impact in all 3 facets of the game. I think I probably haven't had that with the bat in previous World Cups. So I think, yeah, just I guess getting the opportunity batting in the middle order has been really fun, and luckily it came off a couple of times. This is probably my favourite one. I think Soph's first time skipper, playing under her and watching her lift the trophy pretty soon is going to be pretty awesome. And just what the team's achieved over the last sort of 6-12 months, I think has been pretty incredible after the last couple of World Cups haven't gone our way. So I think, yeah, this is going to be pretty satisfying to lift the trophy.
Brodie Couch continues to take wickets for the San Francisco Unicorns in US Major League Cricket. The Unicorns' latest game was against New York, with Couch taking 3 for 32 from his 4 overs. New York made 104, which the Unicorns hold in with 5 wickets in hand. A career highlight has been part of the tournament for Couch when the Naranda export dismissed the great Steve Smith in the game against the Washington Freedom. An impressive start to the AFL career of former South Warrnambool player Marcus Herbert continues. Since being picked up from the Geelong VFL side in the mid-season draft, Herbert has quickly found his feet at the top level. Last Friday, against the Adelaide Crows, Herbert was named in the Eagles' best players. He is averaging 16.3 disposals and 6 marks from his first 3 games. It has been a rapid rise this season for Herbert, with the star on-baller playing a game for South Warrnambool earlier this season. The theory that Hampton Open Netball is a 2-horse race this year will be put to the test this Saturday. Second place Koroit will come up against 4th place Warrnambool, while the undefeated South Warrnambool will play Port Fairy, which is 3rd. The Saints have only lost 1 game to the unbeaten Roosters, while the Seagulls are the next best with 4 losses. The last time Koroit met Warrnambool, it won by 14 goals, while the Roosters defeated the Seagulls by 29 goals in round 3. This points to a large gap after round 11 between the top 2 and the rest. That's all in sport. Today in Warrnambool, a frosty start in Warrnambool with a mostly sunny afternoon, topping at 11 with light winds. And after the break, we'll go through the rest of the forecast. Back shortly.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration. Get in touch today to book a quote or visit our website. ASAP Local Plumbing, your local plumbing experts.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals: paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Southwest Victoria is experiencing a cold and mostly sunny day with morning frost, and high temperatures will range from 11 to 14 after overnight lows of around 3 degrees. Conditions will remain mostly clear until a significant shift brings widespread showers and cooler temperatures this weekend. Now to the forecast. In Port Fairy tomorrow, a mostly sunny day with a top of 15 degrees. Mostly sunny on Friday with no rain and up to 10 millimetres on the way for Saturday. A mostly sunny afternoon in Mortlake, but nothing but chilly starts starting at 0 degrees and creeping up to 14. On Friday, a mostly sunny day with a foggy start and topping at 13 on Saturday with northerly winds. In the Colac and Camperdown region tomorrow, temperatures are sticking around 13 and 14 degrees with partly cloudy conditions and a foggy morning. On Friday, a slight chance of a shower with light winds, partly cloudy on Saturday with showers on the way in the evening. Along the coast, a partly cloudy day with a top of 14 degrees in Port Campbell, 15 on Friday and dropping back to 14 with 10 millimetres on Saturday. Those showers are due to remain consistent for the week. Home to Warrnambool, a partly cloudy day and a top of 15 degrees tomorrow, 15 again on Friday, and showers are on the way from Saturday, topping at 14 with up to 10 millimetres to fall. Those showers are due to persist with 10 millimetres each day until Tuesday. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in online, on the podcast or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand at southwestlocalnews.com.au. Until Friday, with peace, good night.